Hey, what's up guys, Hamdaskampa here, bringing you the deck profile on the latest Darkness Dragon World Abygale Mill deck which can build from the Chaos Control Crisis. So this deck is a really strong deck because you can deck your opponent out. So this deck basically helps you farm for resource and you call your Abygale and go for game. So this deck is a really anti-meta deck because you do not have to deal your opponent 10 damage, which means you can go past Atora and Chaos because they have really low hand size, and the tech card I play, which is Obituary, helps to decrease your opponent's hand size. So yeah, the body I run is the Black Death Dragon Abygale. So cost pay on gauge. When this card is destroyed, put the top 2 cards from your opponent's deck into their drop, and if you do, draw a card. So this card is really good when you combo with the latest card, which is Black Crest Dragon Napalm. So his ability is this card cannot be called to the center. Put the top card of your deck into the gauge and into the soul and pay 1 gauge. Counter, choose a black dragon other than this guy, target it and destroy this card. If you do, if the next time that card is destroyed, it remains on the field. Soul Guard. So this card is a really strong card because you can actually combo with Abygale right here, which helps you farm up for hand size and yeah, mill your opponent. So yeah, this deck is a really good deck. Next off, I run 2 of the Chaos Dara Barak. So Warrior's Instinct once per turn. When this card enters the field, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Do not have to show your opponent. Put one of them into your hand and put the rest to the drop zone. So this card is a really really strong card, and that's why this card is expensive, is because he's free to call and he is a body. So he replaces you get a +1. So yeah, it's a really good card to start off your first turn. Next off, I run 4 Balsam. So Gloomy Flame, when this card enters the field, destroy another black dragon on your field. If you do, charge 1 and draw 1 once per turn. So there's a combo which I can do in the deck, which is right here, this combo. So let's say you have Soul here and you got your Abygale and 1 destruction spell. So you target Abygale, remove, next time destroy, remain on the field, cast. Destroy, it remains on the field. Then after that you destroy again, target him again, call, charge and draw. Then this card remains on the field. So yeah, this is a really good deck, and it's really very fun. So yeah, you do not run out of gauge because you got cards like this and this to help you fill your gauge. So yeah. Next off, I run 2 of the secret set Black Dragon Abygale. Cost pay on gauge. When this card enters the field or is destroyed, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. It's a really good ability, so you can counter call with Removal Voice to destroy cards like Manjo, which is really bad when you face a game matchups like that. So yeah. And all Black Dragon set on your field cannot be destroyed nor returned to your hand by your opponent card effect. So yeah, it's a really good card. Next off, I play Frost the Crown. When this card enters the field, charge 1. If your opponent has 6 or more cards in the drop, charge another 1. So charge 2. The Palm, pay 1 gauge to mill 5 when it's destroyed once per turn. Really good card to help you mill your opponent. If you do this every turn, yeah, your opponent's gonna attack out real quick. For spells, I run 4 Invitation to Darkness Ground. Set your opponents cannot call monsters from the drop zone. This is a really good card because it helps to prevent Newswire from calling cards or even Ambush, which is very scary. So a very good control deck. So by doing this, you're actually like destroying Newswire because they cannot call monsters. And furthermore, it has an ability which is counter. Choose a monster or an item on your opponent's field, pay 2 gauge, rest that card. So their triple attacking EXA over dimension won't be attacking you. So yeah, it's a really good card once per turn. But you can set more than 1 copies of this on your field. So yeah, I play 4. It's a really good card. Next off, I run 3 Obituary. Cause since Chaos is in a meta, this card helps to deplete their hand size since they start with 4 hand. Pay 1 gauge, set this. When this card is set and if you have Black Dragon in your drop zone, draw a card. It's really good because Dara Barak helps you set up drop zone for Black Dragons, so you can use the ability to draw 1. And when this card is put into the drop zone from the field, your opponent chooses a card from their hand and discards it. So yeah, I play 3. Really good to counter Newswire or any deck with very low hand size. So yeah. Next off, I run 3 Cage of Nightmare. Set, when the Black Dragon enters your field, put the top card of your opponent's deck into a drop once per turn, but you can set multiple copies of this and this and this. So it's really good. and they can be fodder for your Black Dragon sacking abilities too. So his ability is when this card is put to the drop zone, choose a Black Dragon monster from your drop zone and return it to your hand. So when you actually sack him, you can help to go for game to mill your opponent out with this guy. So, or any Black Dragon that you need in the time being. Next off, I run 4 Enemy War. You may need cast this card during an attack phase on your opponent's turn. Put the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck into the drop. And if there's a monster among them, charge 1 gauge. So, yeah. So that's all. Next off, I run 3 Removal Voice. This card is a really good card because it lets you pay 1 gauge to call a size 1 or less Black Dragon from your drop by paying score cost. Once per turn. This card is really good because let's say you get Derek and your top 3 is this guy and Abygale. Let's say because you can't call size 2, you can actually put him to the hand and you can call your Abygale with this effect. So yeah, or you can counter call to remove Manjo, which is really hated. So yeah, I play 3. For destruction spells, I run 3 Devil Stigma. You may not cast this during the final phase, I don't know why, but so its ability is counter destroy a monster on your field if you do charge 2 gain 1 life. A really solid card because right now Invitation to Darkness Ground is very broken. So yeah, I play 3. Next off, the must have of 4 Black Ritual. Destroy a Black Dragon on your field, which means you can destroy your set spell or your monsters. Charge 1 and draw 2, gain 1 life. So yeah, once per turn. It's a really broken card because you plus a lot just like Budsling. So I play 4. And finally, I run 4 Noble Sacrifice. Counter, pay 1 gauge, destroy a Black Dragon on your monster on your field. If you do, gain 2, draw 1 card. So yeah, this deck only run 4 negates because your life gaining and your destruction spells to miss target is already good enough for your negates. So yeah, I play 4. And to end off the deck, I run 3 Abygale Unlimited Death Drain. So this card is a really good card in the deck because it helps mill your opponent 10 if this card enters during the final phase. Call cost, pay 3 gauge and destroy 2 Black Dragon on your field. So you can destroy your set spell or you can destroy your monsters. So yeah. And when this card attacks, if your opponent has 20 or more cards, which is most of the time, you deal 2 damage to them and you gain 2 life. So this is an alternative option to help you win the game if you cannot win your opponent by deck out. But with the engine in this deck, decking out your opponent is really easy. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this deck profile on my Black Dragon Abygale Mew deck. So yeah, more videos will be coming out soon. Sorry for not posting videos because I'm very lazy and busy. So yeah, I'm just here signing off. Bye!